Hey guys, I'm back with not a book review per se, but kind of just like book thoughts thus far. So I've been reading the Plant Magic one out of the three that I got. So if you don't know, I bought three books from Library of Esoterica. This is the publisher. That's the title right there with the Plant Magic. So it's a series of 4 books. So it's Plant Magic, Tarot, Astrology, and Witchcraft. Because I'm not a witch, I'm not necessarily interested in getting that one. Although, for the purposes of completing the entire collection of 4, I would get it. So, and it may be something interesting in there, but I don't assign the term witch to myself anymore. So there's just like no point, right? So I started reading this one because it seemed like it was the most approachable. Like I had started reading the astrology one, but then I was like, yeah, no. And the reason why I started reading this one was because I was going to start back my WeedTube channel, only to find that the website was down, and then come to find out when I look on YouTube, WeedTube is closed. Like the website is gone. They shut it down, and I was so kind of sad because they went and created WeedTube because they were getting, I guess, a lot of negative feedback, censorship, due to their weed, marijuana, Mary Jane leanings, and they were kind of, in a way, chased off of here. Like various groups get chased off of here at different points in time, and they created their own platform that was kind of like YouTube, essentially. Like it's just weed based, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just based with that. But people, they did other stuff on there. They did makeup videos, but usually they were like smoking. And then they did like garden videos, but they were smoking also. Or like people who would just check in. They would do story times on there. I watched a story time with somebody. It was kind of sad because I hadn't checked in with the channel for forever, and I was meaning to do a patch video, not of CBD or anything like that, but it was just dealing with, I was leaning in my plant thing, and I wanted to talk about my edible experience and stuff like that. And yeah, now shit's gone, so it's like, damn, like I can't even like do it. So hopefully, like maybe there's some more forums. Like I wanted to get a bong and everything, and it's just like, damn, like wow. And not even because I smoke like that. I don't smoke that for like job purposes. Like the jobs that I've had to test, and the jobs that I've had to just kind of maintain a level of cleanliness, that honestly, as I get older, like I used to judge people who were into that, and now it's just like I don't care. Like, pass me, pass me what you got, because obviously, the way life is going, this is just not. But I say that to say, I started thinking about this book, and I picked it up and I read a little bit of it. Now, I didn't read it in order. I went to the table of contents and just picked the more interesting sections, which was section 4, because it mentioned 6 specific kind of plant magics, so to speak. And it did that, and I was like, oh, okay, this is cool. Now, let me go back and see where it is. Okay, so 330-ish is where it is. So this book is like 500 pages. So it kind of starts like this. This is the section. It starts off with this, right? And then you get some art. It goes through these 6. This is a sad thing about YouTube these days, because it's resticles. It does that, but the cool thing that I liked was that it gave the chemical name, the structure, and then like what it's kind of called in various cultures, how you can take it, all of that kind of stuff. I really enjoyed it. Like I enjoyed it because I feel like plant medicine, plants, healing, plant regeneration or reintegration um, really is important. And I'm not like an advocate of like you taking this stuff, but I'm just saying like even if you like lavender in your tea, like I kind of feel like as an animist, we're always consuming things. And why not, like, like, why not learn more about these things? I don't know. I feel like it's very interesting. It's like, I can't show nothing. It's like everybody's boobs is out. My God. Essentially. So, one of these is, once again, the Tura. Now, the reason why I'm very interested in this one is because of the plant family that it comes from. So, if you know that this plant family essentially falls under like, you would know them as like more nightshades and shit like that. So, like tomatoes, potatoes, eggplants, stuff like that. And I find it very interesting that this I just find this one very interesting for some reason. Like I have to be around it. Like they show this one, talk about this, and I'm okay with this, but like I don't feel like I need that experience. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't feel like I need this experience. This one feels very underworld to me. Very underworld. And as someone who I say have mediumship abilities, I'm just saying. So I'm gonna do a series, I think, going over my chart. And the reason why I say more mediumship is because my Neptune and my Uranus oppose my Mercury, but my Uranus and Neptune are in Capricorn. And so I kind of feel like I'm a part of a generation that would naturally be attuned to death work and that sort of stuff. I'm just saying. We're also probably batshit crazy based on like that. If you're a Cancer sun, especially born in those years, that is so sad. But yeah, like, yeah, because we have opposition, so like it's not the easiest thing to deal with. But yeah, I kind of feel like that. Anyway, now for this book, this section, I don't like that this is basically all I get. I get that y'all wanted to do a lot of art and you wanted to focus on that, and that I could jump off, especially from this front page. I could jump off from there, especially with the plant kingdom. I feel like that's really important. And like the different names, right? And the ones that call to you would be the ones that you kind of like explore, right? As far as like cultural healings and stuff like that. But I don't like that I don't have more than this. Like, yeah, I like the art. Yeah, I like the blurbs and stuff like that. But I want more information. And it's very interesting to see all of this stuff. But I want more. This publisher is really good with art books. And as a result, it's very art heavy. And I want it information heavy. And if you get this book, note that you may not be getting as much actual information about it. If you want a jumping off point and an overall brief history or description of this, then go for it. I do think a lot of the art, if you're very interested in meditation and mind stuff, focusing on a piece of art, projecting yourself into a piece of art here, and then exploring it energetically, particularly the ones around the art, the ones around the plant magics that you like, that could be something like entering a trance. What I'm trying to get at, Have I done this ever before? No, but this is a suggestion. If you like, try to pick the other one that like is that. I'm saying, if you like this and you don't want to take this, because we're headed in this sort of direction. I feel like our mental capacities, right, are going to shift, and I think we'll be able to. If you're interested in this, you don't want to take it, you're going to have to get really attuned to meditation, to project yourself into this, and to energetically work with that energy. Even just having it around you, you know what I'm saying? That's where I'm trying to go. If you don't want to use tinctures or anything like that and study it and learn and stuff like that, you may have to develop your meditation practice to where you become attuned to that energy so that you can use its energy healing, right? The same way I believe we'll get to a point in time where we can channel the planet's energy and heal. And I will go so far as to say zodiac energy, channeling properly the zodiac signs energy to heal people with sound also. That's how I feel. Okay? You want to do a sun meditation, because they already have tuning forks for the traditional like 7 planets, I believe, or so. They already have that. And so what's next? You know, these are the thoughts that I have about health and healing. I do believe you'll be able to go somewhere and they'll play a tune for you, and that tune alone will align you enough to work on disease in a very significant way. Will it cure things? Maybe not. Probably not in our lifetime. But this idea that this alternate health stuff, this went way left, but this idea that we can't have more holistic discussions about this shit really grinds my gears, because I fully believe, even so, one of my projects that gets put on hold is Chinese zodiac, and channeling each of the animals with the elements, but primarily the animals, to heal, like that energetic force. I feel like if you are a healer, and I just don't like saying that, I like to say I facilitate healing, and I have had people facilitate it for me as well as, you know what I'm saying, could you exchange and stuff like that. But I do know Reiki. I have like one more class before I can like teach it outright by myself. So I will like explore that, but yeah, I really do think that we'll be able to really start using it. It's going to be crazy. I think Pluto in Aquarius is going to be really crazy, like in terms of healing modalities, stuff like that. And the ability, because it's Pluto, and Pluto doesn't deal necessarily with time, but coming out of a sign that deals with time and cycles and ancestors and structures, moving away from that, I believe you'll be able to time jump. So quantum leaping is something that I believe is really important. And I also feel like not past lives, so to speak, but past selves on this timeline that is your current life, or this box, this segment of your existence that is your life. I feel like there's a lot going on there. I am very much into time jumping, time leaping, quantum leaping, healing previous selves, and my ideas about the age of Leo especially is, I don't think we'll have human forms. I think that by the time we get to the age of Leo, if we've healed enough, we will have real, actual light bodies. Or if we still are in this like flesh, so to speak, the ability to do things like photosynthesize and meld, I guess, our energy source or connect it to the way that plants do it, is something to explore. Even something like biomimicry, which is a topic, and how it's used in society, like planes, how you collect water, how you hunt, how you do stuff, like biomimicry as an entire idea as attached to the human body. It's very interesting. I was just talking to somebody, I wanted to like do a medical anthropology type jump and degree, not jump, but degree. But even if I don't, like, yeah. Ding. So yeah, that's plant magic and my weird ass thoughts about health, healing, and where we're going energetically, I think, as a human race, society, whatever we call it. Yeah. The next cycle is gonna be crazy. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. It may come off as really incoherent, but like, I'm a Mercury opposed Neptune conjunct Uranus person. I don't know what you think is gonna be. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.